Welcome to this Zoom call with Dakshia Mistry. I am really grateful for you to find the time to be with us today. And I would like to introduce you a lady that is hugely generous, working with charities, supporting charities. But the way she supports the charities is very unique. So let me ask Dakshia to introduce herself, what she's doing, and what charities is she supporting. Dakshia, over to you.
Good morning, Maria. Thank you so much for inviting me to your forum. I really appreciate it. So yes, my name's Dakshia Mistry, and well, COVID inspired me a little bit, but I was already working on various charities before COVID came and overtook our lives last year. So over the years, I've done a number of different fundraising activities for various different charities. And primarily my main charity is the Meningitis Trust. And that's because of a personal loss. And I'm happy to share now over the years. It's been 33 years since we lost our little daughter to meningitis. And so I set up a Duckinfield support group for meningitis in Duckinfield, where I live. And I've been raising funds since. We have a forever fund with the trust itself. It's now called Meningitis Now, actually, based in Stroud. And my goal is to raise 100k. I'm actually on almost 75,000, so I'm quite pleased that I'm kind of reaching my goal. And the last 2 years have actually helped me considerably. And then the other two charities that was inspired by COVID last year was the cancer research. Again, through a personal loss, I lost my dad, but I also personally went through a journey, which I'm sat here, so I was very successful in overcoming my challenge in that area. But I really am committed to wanting to raise funds for research. So it's cancer research specifically that I would raise funds for. And my third charity is Dementia. Again, through a memory, sadly, I lost my mum through dementia. Hugely committed to raising funds for dementia, which is a massive ask at the moment across the world, where so many people are going through this very tragic situation, illness that develops gradually, in some cases very suddenly, of memory loss. And it is just tragic to see people going through it. So for me, my heart goes out to all these people, and my ultimate thoughts are, I want to help another person not go through the pain of suffering the loss in the way that I have. Hence my genuine regular commitment to raising the funds for these charities. So one of the ways I did last year was, the plan was that I wanted to organise a big charity ball. That didn't happen because COVID didn't allow us to have gatherings of more than 2 people, and I wanted 2,000 if possible. So instead, I did some fundraising activities like the Dementia Walk in December. I did 30 miles for dementia. And then in October, I did cancer research, another walk. And I also, because I suffered a hamstring injury, couldn't do much walking. So I had been growing my hair, and I actually donated 14 inches of my hair to the Little Princess Trust. And that was hugely welcomed by the trust, because it helped some little girl somewhere to bring a smile to her face with hopefully a nice little bob from my very lengthy hair, which I was able to donate. And then in November, I did another walk, but because of with the missing out on some of the walk during October, I noticed that I was kind of getting unfit again, and so I decided that I would also give up chocolate. So till Christmas I decided to give up chocolate, and that was my motivation to actually try and get fit, raise some funds, and aim towards a goal. Now, alongside all of these three different challenges, I also was raising funds through selling my paste. Now, that's my passion. I love cooking, and I love experimenting with food. So whilst I'm an Asian background, I am also very westernized in that I love experimenting with lots of different dishes. So I decided to create a bit of a fusion. So I get a mixture of my spicy paste and add it to making a shepherd's pie, for example, with a touch of the paste, and creating a different flavour altogether. It has gone down a treat for so many people. So during last year, I decided I was going to do some fundraising through selling the paste. And my paste is a mixture of fresh ginger, garlic, green chili, so all the fresh spices that you would use. But also you'll notice in a recipe, you'll probably have some, a recipe will say a spoonful of garam masala, a spoonful of chili powder, spoonful of turmeric, a spoonful of salt, spoonful of something else. And all of these, I've decided I'll combine it all, make it simple for you. So all you need is a spoonful of my paste. So all you need in there is already ginger, garlic, green chili. It's already got garam masala. It's got red chili powder, turmeric, all the different spices you need to create a fusion of paste that you can use for a spicy dish like a curry or a lasagna or a shepherd's pie, or simply a cheese on toast, or add a touch to a carrot coriander soup.
Wow.
So those are the different things that you could actually make, and many more, from this paste. And during lockdown, as we'll all experience even now, shops are limited, shopping is limited, restaurants aren't open, you're limited to takeaways or cooking at home. So many people are now utilising that beautiful kitchen that they've got and making use of all the pots and pans that are normally put away in the cupboard and creating different dishes. So what they've done is they've been actually using my paste and trying it out. And, I'm so pleased, so pleased to say that during last year, I'd taken a commitment to whatever I sell, I was donating to my 3 charities. And over the last year, in total, I've done over £1,000 of donation just from the paste.
Wow.
Which I'm so pleased with, because I decided I'd donate the spices, and whatever you purchase will go straight into the charities that I have committed to. And it worked really well. And over Christmas, actually, it went really well, because people decided to have a stack of my paste, and I have 2 more. I bundled it up into a beautiful Christmas gift.
Wonderful.
And Maria, people use that as a Christmas gift, and people are now coming back to me saying, I used your paste and I need a little bit more. Can you tell me how I can order? So at the moment, I have what I've got is Instagram page, and it's called D Spicy Paste. And you can go on there, message me, and I can organise. I'll make contact with you, and I can organise a delivery of this to you wherever you are. That's the plan.
So the order at the moment is through Instagram.
It is through
Wonderful.
Instagram.
And that is D paste.
D Spicy Paste. D Spicy Paste. Yeah. Wonderful. I also have a Facebook page that's called just D Spicy Paste. And people can contact me through that as well. Wonderful. That is specifically for the paste. So that's the idea, really.
So you selling 4 packs of paste?
Yeah, so I'm selling a pack of 4. So I sell a pack of 3 for £10, pack of 4 for £13, and obviously postage has to be on top. So it normally works out to be about £16.50 for a pack of 4.
And how long one of those pots can be used for?
So that's the beauty of this paste, to be fair. What I can share with you is this is quite long lasting. So one of these pots you don't need to put it in the fridge. It can stay on your kitchen shelf until you open it. Once you open it, it needs to be kept in the fridge. And you can actually make up to 4 family meals from one pot.
Wow.
And each pot will last for up to 6 months in the fridge once opened. Brilliant. It has a 12-month shelf life. So and it's just purely it doesn't hold preservatives as such. The only preservative it's got is lemon juice. So that's my preservative. There is no chemicals in there. They're all natural ingredients and they're all natural spices. Now, things like garam masala, I put all the big spices like cinnamon, cloves, cardamom. I grind that and I'll mix it all up and I will add that as a garam masala. So they're whole spices ground with cumin and coriander to create the powder that needs to be mixed with the fresh ginger, garlic, green chili.
Wonderful.
So that's the last thing of this paste. And, you know, the fact that one pot can make up to four meals, it's really quite cost effective because you're not going out there buying all little packets of different spices to then leave it sat waiting, and it will lose its flavour.
Exactly, the flavour evaporates from them.
Absolutely. So by concentrating into one of these, and it is a concentrate, and I have a couple of them are mild and a couple of them are spicy because different people have different you know tolerance to spices. So my favorite, and I know this has been, and I would love to share this with you, Maria, is the tandoori. It's a favorite to the people that have been using it as well, because not only can they make a nice tandoori masala curry during the winter months, but they've been using it as barbecue marinades.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's fantastic. In the summer, especially last summer, people bought quite a lot of these to be able to marinate. All you need is some yogurt, a bit more lemon juice, and I advise to add a little bit extra salt because I keep my salt content low in my paste purely for health reasons. And it's one of those ingredients that you can add to taste.
Yes.
And, you know, and salt does bring out the flavour of a lot of the spices. But, you know, the starting point is that it has less salt. Basically, that's all you need. Salt, some yogurt, lemon juice, mix it with your chicken, leave it to marinate, stick it on the barbecue or under the grill. And it works wonders. Fantastic. Perfect with a salad. So it's really healthy as well, all of these pastes.
Wonderful.
You know, so that's the plan.
Wonderful. And where, if anyone would like to have recipes, you know, for creating a meal with your paste, have you got any recipes that people can download? Yeah, sure. or have emailed to them?
Yeah, absolutely. So if they contacted me, actually, when they buy a pot, on the back, although I need to wear my glasses to see this, but basically on the back is a recipe.
Wonderful.
So there's a recipe there. There's a standard recipe that tells you how to use this paste to make a traditional Indian dish. It could be that you use the vegetable one or the tandoori or the authentic. any, or seafood is my latest one. And all you do is add your, if you're doing seafood, you could add prawns. You could add prawns to this as well and marinate them with the tandoori paste, or chicken or lamb or beef, or whatever they're using, or including vegetarian. I mean, a lot of people have used this with tofu and with paneer. Paneer is like an Indian cheese, which paneer with tandoori masala is just absolutely amazing. So any one of these pastes with the recipe on the back will give you the starting point of how to use the paste to create that initial dish that you wish. And then you can develop it further. It also tells you on the back that you can actually adapt to the paste and use a tiny bit. My children love making, they do their own cheese on toast with a little bit of my paste, and it just gives them that extra boost in the morning. Wonderful. A bit of a kick. My children, they live away from me, so I parcel these off to them. And from time to time they'll make different dishes, and they'll actually ring me and say, guess what, Mom, I've just made this using using the green chili, which is brilliant, because that's given me an idea that
absolutely, yes,
that's another great way of using the paste. So I'm so pleased that it's helping people to cook different dishes, to experiment, to get into that world of cooking, because it's easy to make a phone call and get the meal delivered, but often it may not come to your taste. It may be not what you were hoping for, and you're paying an awful lot of money for delivery and for the food to arrive and so on. This is taking you a fraction of the time to make it the way you would like to eat it, and add to it your taste. So, you can add coconut milk to this, you can add tomato ketchup to this, you could add lots more tomatoes or soy sauce or whatever else you want to add to this. You have that freedom to do, because the basic ingredients that you would spend an awful lot of money out there for are already in there. For a pack of 3, £10, and it's going to last you for like 12, 14 meals. Which is brilliant.
A very, very huge value. Wonderful. Now, Daksha, tell us about your future plans with this paste and how you will be supporting the charities further.
Sure. So, Maria, because during last year I found that this has really worked quite well, and people are very interested in using the paste and developing their own flavours. It's given me an idea to want to continue with my fundraising campaign. As I said earlier on, I have a goal to reach for the meningitis now fundraising. I want to continue to help the cancer research for the need to really investigate more cancer curing illnesses, and dementia, again, an absolute need there for us to kind of help those people that are absolutely in need, and also people that are looking after those admiral nurses that are looking after those family and relations of ours in the way that we are unfortunately not capable of doing, because we're at a stage where our loved ones have lost their memories, and we need to give that helping hand. And so I am totally committed to these charities, and what I've found and what's given me an inspiration is that through this paste I want to actually create my own, like a business brand, and I want to develop it so that I can actually show people how to make different things. So I want to actually create this YouTube channel where I can do lots of demonstrations of how to adapt the pace and experiment. I mean, much of it, people that buy it will have their own go anyway, but they've got an additional opportunity to watch me make different things as well.
And learn new dishes.
And learn new dishes. So what I'd like to do, and I'm working on a project at the moment with the aim to launch what's going to be called My Masala Guru. And that's this paste that will be branded in a way that then becomes a commercial enterprise for me to kind of still continue to do my fundraising, because what I'd like to do is divide the profits amongst the charities that I'm committed to.
That's awesome.
Once I've launched this. And so I think it's something I am so excited to look, and I'm looking forward to actually launching My Masala Guru with a new design. At the moment, my son is actually helping me, because, as I say, he's been using this paste. He lives in London, I live in Manchester, and he's kind of saying, Mum, I've made this, I've made that, why don't you kind of develop this into something that you can continue to meet your aspirations of helping the charities, but also develop something that you can call your own.
Absolutely.
So I want to call it My Masala Guru, from the point of view, the guru is to help and show people how I can inspire you to actually make different dishes and get behind that kitchen worktop and make your own meals. The healthy, the family meals, involve the family, because my children are involved in what I make.
Wonderful.
And we can get everybody involved. Create different pace and different flavors from that, use it for the outside world, doing barbecues and so on, use it for the inside, use it for healthy options, because you know, a carrot and coriander soup or your leek and potato soup, just a touch of the flavors will actually move away from the blandness of certain you know, soups, because it's hard enough in this world to try and, you know, get fit and eat healthily, but by creating a little inspiration of something different, it will help to kind of motivate you into you know, looking after yourself. So I feel that I'm hoping that I can help other people in getting fit, helping themselves, being creative, and along the way, it's meeting my goal to help these charities as well. And actually teaching me something new. I'm not a business person at all. You know, I've recently decided to reduce my working hours, so I'm working part-time, so I can spend a bit more time on this project. But I'm learning as I go. So to become a creative business person, I need to learn as well, and I need lots of feedback of and ideas of how I can develop me. So in me trying to develop myself, I'm hoping that I can help to develop others, and along the way we can help these charities as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that's a phenomenal idea, and I'm sure you will be very successful at this. And obviously, I am going to subscribe to your YouTube channel immediately the moment it is created. And I encourage everyone to do, because you can see the passion beaming out of Daksha here. So, and when someone is passionate about doing things, there is nothing better than that. So, Daksha, just to conclude, tell us, what message do you have for those ladies, middle-aged ladies, who are sitting at home at the moment, wondering what to do next, what the future will bring? What message would you like to convey to them?
Well, you know, Maria, the world is out there for all of us, and there's plenty of it for us to share and use in any way we want. And for me, I just feel that I know we're up against this pandemic that's created so many restrictions. But if we look beyond that, you know, the vaccine now, wow, you know, it's moving mountains. So we're only a short spell away from being able to live that life where we can integrate, we can mix, we can talk to people a bit more one-to-one. hopefully the mask will be there, but at least we can still communicate through it. What I say to ladies, please look beyond your living room, look beyond your house and say, I can do this. I can move mountains as well. I am capable of. And having that vision and having that feeling inside you to say that, you've reached your life to this level. You haven't done it just sat on a sofa. You've done it because you've done things in your life, and you are so capable of continuing to do more in your life. So why not continue to do that? Why not stay positive? Think of different ways of developing things. Message me. I'd love to speak to you. I'd love to be able to work with you. Not every day's a happy-go-lucky day. We have days when we have challenges, but the inner strength in us will help us overcome those challenges and move forward, because life's about living.
Absolutely.
We've got to live it.
Wonderful. So Dakshia, could you tell the audience how they can get in touch with you?
Absolutely. Please do try and get in touch with me. At the moment, you could do this through Spicy Paste, or you could message me. I have a contact number. You can message me on my phone number, my mobile number. I have an email address that you can use, dakshia_mystery1@hotmail.co.uk, or Spicy Paste has all the details on there. Please do make contact with me, and I'd love to make some new friends, and be able to share my thoughts with you and help you if I may. I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dakshia. That was amazing. And please, everyone, contact Dakshia. She is an amazing lady, as you have just had the experience watching this video. If you like to know more, the contact details will be placed below this video in the description. So please go into the description and get those details and speak to Dakshia as soon as you can. Dakshia, it was a pleasure to welcome you here, and I'm looking forward to be the witness of your great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maria, for this morning. It's been fantastic meeting you. I love you. You are just amazing. You really are. You're an inspiration to me, Maria. You really are.
Likewise, Dakshia. I love you too.